come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hey, thanks for being here again with Black Ball, review show. I'm back with the Versus series. So we're going to get into these episodes again, and I got 4 more coming in just to let you know. All the old ones don't win, but a couple of them will. So I want you guys to sit back and enjoy the Versus series on the old movie and the remake, and let's see what you think. Now, if you have a different movie you want me to do, let me know. I know there's tons of YouTube channels like this, but again, this is a hobby for me simply because we have public access. If you don't believe me, go back into YouTube and look up My Mama's Basement and look at some of the shows we did. They were really old and dry, but they were really cool. And all I've been doing through the years is learning more stuff and just keep on playing, recording my videos. All right, sit back, guys. Enjoy the show. Alright guys, let's get on with that Versus series I've been doing. The next movie is going to be Waterworlds. This one's the 1953. So check out this trailer and then we'll talk about it.
This could be the beginning of the end for the human race. For what men first thought were meteors or the often ridiculed flying saucers are in reality the flaming vanguard of the invasion from Mars.
Looks like they're going to come out of that gully pretty soon. We'll have to rush our defenses to be ready when they do.
We're going to need plenty of reinforcements.
We'll get them. Lieutenant, look!
They slash across country like scythes, wiping out everything that's trying to get away from them.
That explains why communication is cut the moment their machines begin moving.
Montreal's blacked out. Nothing more's come through.
Same thing that happened on the Pacific coast. Anything from them yet?
No, Mr. Secretary. We've had nothing from San Francisco for over 5 hours.
The nations of the world mobilize their armed might, rushing to defend the Earth against the unknown weapons of the super race from the Red Planet. Is there nothing that can stop the Martian death machines?
Guns, tanks, bombs. They're like toys against them.
We know now that we can't beat their machines. We've got to beat them.
All over the world, human beings cower before the onslaught of these unearthly enemies, whom no one has ever seen. Panic that sweeps around the globe as the great masses of mankind flee blindly in a headlong stampede of hysteria.
Alright guys, if you don't remember this is a classic. This is Waterworlds, August the 18th, or it might be the 13th. I think it's the 18th, 1953. It was 85 minutes long. The budget was $2 million. The box office in rentals was $2 million. So this movie made some money. The film is a loose adaptation of the novel the same name by H.G. Wells. The first of the 5 adaptations is a modern retelling of the 1897 novel, changing the setting from Victorian-era England to 1953 Southern California. Earth is suddenly, unexpectedly invaded by Martians. Now, it's a hard choice because this was a really off-the-wall movie when I first seen it. One of the scenes that really caught me really hard in this movie was when the pastor took it to the face, when he was like talking to it, walking up to it, and they were like just shooting people into just out of existence. The noise is what kept this movie why I liked it so much. The new ones, I wish they kind of would have just kept that noise, that dun 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 dun. That noise was awesome. I was into a lot of the old genre where they had the radio stations where people made the sounds and stuff. I really liked that because I had a friend who passed on who did that. This is one of those movies that you'll never see again because they could never touch it again. They will remake it, but they could never remake it like that. So I'll show you the next one and we'll talk about it. So let's make a move. All right, there were many remakes, but here's the next one I'm going to do. This is War of the Worlds, June the 29th, 2005. Check out the trailer. We'll talk about it.
No one would have believed in the early years of the 21st century that our world was being watched by intelligences greater than our own. That as men busied themselves about their various concerns, they observed and studied. With infinite complacency, men went to and fro about the globe, confident of their empire over this world. Yet, across the gulf of space, intellects vast and cool and unsympathetic regarded our planet with envious eyes. And slowly and surely drew their plans against us.
All right, guys, this one was made in War of the Worlds was June the 29th, 2005. It had approximately, I think, 116 minutes was the runtime. This film is loosely based on the 1898 novel of the same title by H.G. Wells, with narration by Morgan Freeman. In the film, his father, I think he was a dock worker, is forced to look after his children after an extraterrestrial invasion is going on that's obliterating cities. Let's talk about this. Tom Cruise is in this, and I think Dakota Fanning. There's a couple people in this movie. I might have just said the wrong name, but this one I don't give it a bad rating. It's hard to choose between the two because they kind of stayed close to what the creatures look like. I think the machines were different. They were much larger, and it was a different way they came. But again, the effects were not too bad. One of my favorite scenes is when he had to kill the guy who was going nuts. So if you ever never seen this movie, these are a bunch of spoiler alerts. And also what they were using the people for, how to repopulate, and when they were taking people and spraying them back and transforming everything. It was wild with all the blood and the veins and the earth. It's really wild. But I'll tell you my choice after this because it's a hard choice because the special effects to me were overbearing. But I still like the story plot of the movie itself because what would we do if somebody came down here and just kicked our asses? Yeah, they got sick. Yeah, you know it. All right, let's go to the decision. All right, guys. So the winner is, drum roll. It is War of the Worlds 1953. Don't get it twisted. I did like the 2005 version because they adapted it to what would probably happen if they were coming here. But the blood is always the blood. But the 1953 version just had a lot of impact on me simply because I'm a sci-fi geek and I really liked when people made stuff with tiny models and stuff and made it look real. That's why I liked Godzilla movies so much, even though I knew the city was a huge model because I was a huge model fan at one time. But don't get it twisted. I got 4 other ones to do, and I'm just gonna tell you now that not all the classic ones gonna win. So far, we have 2 classics, and we got 4 more to go. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show. If you want me to review any movies you think, old and new ones, I should do, let me know. Hit me with a comment. If not, just keep watching. Have a good time. Thanks for being here. See you guys.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Flash!
Let's go.
You can't escape. Flash! You can't escape. Flash! I don't need ready for the next battle.
Are you ready? Go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Atomic! You can't escape. Yeah! You can't escape. Yeah! Hyper bomb!
Let's go.